Bitcoin is dead. Oh my God, what's going on in the crypto world? You want to know everything about that? Then smash the like button. It's time for Crypto News, Crypto to the Max with your host for the most, Rodrigo Arnedo. And you can see that the chart of Bitcoin is not looking good. We went all the way down like 10% and beyond it. 95,723. We'll see if we recover from there or this is just the beginning of the end. You can see also the line of 90,000 calling us right now. Maybe we need to be more time building the foundation of the next leg up for Bitcoin. We'll see about that. Right now, well, everybody's saying again that Bitcoin is dead, of course, as it happened in the past so many times. But we are still here 8 years later and we just laugh about it because we can, because we know, because we've been here for enough time. And well, just consider if Retractor is listening to me, Bitcoin is not dead. Bitcoin can't be dead. This is clickbait, of course, because it's not even a person. So it's not accurate information or exact. Bitcoin is not dead, but it's going down. We're scared. At the same time as dollar is going up, the stock market crashed yesterday. Gold a little bit higher today, and Asian markets still today going down. So it seems it's not going to be a good week for Bitcoin. Even though we did our homework in the gap of the futures, we're still going down 95,800. So you can see compared with Bitcoin that we went higher with the CME futures than we did with Bitcoin. So usually this means that we still need to go farther down with Bitcoin. We'll see about that. Did you take some profit in the leg up?
No.
Of course you didn't. Like this guy, we never take profits. We were in our boat, peer to peer, just having fun, like YMCA. And then Jerome Powell came and the nightmare began. What's going on? What's happening? We have no clue. We were so happy. And then we started visiting the hell, the abyss of despair. Good afternoon. No, good afternoon. This guy is responsible of everything now. Different coins going down like this business. And some people doesn't understand why, because we are just like 30 days away of Donald Trump being in office. But the truth is $1 billion were liquidated over the past 24 hours. The Fed cut the rates, but the domino effect started with all crypto, like we can see in this thorough report. You can understand everything what happened with the last video, the last two videos, very important ones if you haven't seen them. Also, the third here where I told you when to sell Bitcoin, in my opinion, not financial advice. Things are so terrible that Senator Celia Loomis had to go to TV and say, it's okay, Jerome Powell, you say that the Fed can't buy Bitcoin, but we are going to allow you to. So do not be like that. Maybe Jerome Powell needs to go out again and retract himself. Everybody's retracting right now. Senator Loomis said also will continue to grow, meaning Bitcoin, where the US dollar will continue to decline in value. So very interesting two things that Senator said. Also interesting from El Salvador. Remember the controversy we were talking about how now it's no longer accepted tax payment in Bitcoin in El Salvador. Community not happy with that one. Also, it's not legal tender mandate requiring business to accept Bitcoin, and they shut down Chivo, the state wallet and on-off ramp service. The first two things, it's okay. Everybody's like, okay, who cares? But no longer accepting tax payment in Bitcoin. That wasn't a good one. But any case, in this article, the journalist says that the idea is that Nayib Bukele is the president of El Salvador, not Bitcoin president. So if this is better for the people that live there, well, it's okay. And also, we told you in social media, follow us on X, Twitter. El Salvador bought 11 Bitcoin just one day after they had the agreement with the FMI. So I believe this is kinda hint that he keeps supporting Bitcoin big time. Also, he said that he's going to keep on buying one Bitcoin every day, and more than that, even they can start buying more than one every day, maybe two, maybe five, who knows. We can see here with the family just greeting you Christmas time. Thank you very much. Same for you. Have a nice Christmas time, and thank you for everything you did for Bitcoin and for our community. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. When we have rumors circulating that China acquired 47 million Bitcoin, is this true? Is this possible? If that's the case, game over for United States. Now Bitcoin going down, and we have back this chart when we are looking at the possible points when Bitcoin can turn and go back up again. Remember, around $90,000 and then around $78,000. Yesterday, we told you about this week and how this might be the beginning of the end, and also that I don't believe it. We'll see about that. I'm wrong almost all the time. And you can see this chart we had comparing the situation right now with 2016 and 2020, which were, years where we have new president, and we are not following neither of those paths. But I believe we are closer to 2016. So even though the drop was later on Christmas Eve, and we have it already, I believe that we will start recovering, maybe doing something similar like this. But again, I have no clue whatsoever what's gonna happen. We wanted the Santa rally as we had it in 2016 and 2020, and we are not having it right now. But if we are to have it on Christmas Day, we might be going crazy up as happened in the past. Right now, we're still in the green, and remember that we compare this December with the election year past Decembers. And well, we can consider that at this point in 2016, we had a crazy December, but November was so-so, and also then January was so-so. So it's not going to be crazy up all the time. It makes no sense. Also, if we come back here, well, you can see that October, September were so-so also. And we just forget that we had a crazy November. So yeah, if we go to CoinGlass, you can see we had a 37%. And we forget about that, and we want another 37% and another and another. February was the best month of 2024 with a 43%. But the rest of the year, we have not anything similar to these 2 months. So I think we still need to remember that we are lucky enough to have these 2 February and November, and December can be okay. If we go to 2017, it was a bad January because we had a very good December in 2016. So maybe just as we saw in the chart, is 1 month move. Also in 2020, we had a 29% on January. In January 2021, it was 1451 when we had in 2020 December a 46%. You want something like this, but again, you need to rest at some point, and it's not going to be always the same in the chart. Here, you can see those 2 months, how happy we are also with Ethereum. February and November was it for Bitcoin and for Ethereum and for altcoins. And we're still on track. If we compare this movement with this one, we are in track, and we can be in the $10,000 by April 2025. So do not panic out there, or maybe do so, because the chart is not good for Ethereum. There's no lines to support. We might go again to $3,000. We are tired of that number, but it's okay. We had candles like this one here and here and here, and here and there, and we always recover. So I think we're gonna be okay. Michael Saylor knows we are not selling. Are you? The market still is greedy, 74, and we have some concerns. This is just rumors. This is this guy on Twitter, but they say Kamala Harris just abruptly canceled her plane trip to California and raced to the White House, reporters said. Biden also just returned to DC after being expected to stay in Delaware until after Christmas. Is something going on? And if you read the comments below, you can see that the speculation is that maybe Biden's not okay and Kamala is going to be the first Indian president, even though it's just 30 more days. And some other people believe that we might even be in war or that we are in contact with UFOs, as Joe Rogan is disclosing this new video about footage from outer space. Crazy stuff. I listen to No Agenda, as you know, and they say that maybe there's alien civilization out there, and they want us, or this was Joe Rogan saying it, and maybe they just want us to get used to it. So when in January they arrive, we are used to it. What do you think about that? Crazy stuff. I retracted myself just in case. But also we're scared about this guy, and we have now a sentence. Judge sentences falsely proclaimed Bitcoin creator Cartwright to 1 year in prison after years and years and years saying that he was Satoshi Nakamoto and taking advantage of that. Now he's going to go to prison for 1 year. We'll see if he spends all this time there or is commuted. I have no idea whatsoever, but it's good that he is forced to stop saying that he is what he is not. And I'm also more scared about regulations. Elon Musk is also, you can see the federal regulatory restrictions that we had in 1970, 405, 647, and now in 2019 we went all the way to 1 million regulations. So what can you do with all these regulations? You can do nothing, of course. And talking about regulation and talking about areas in the world where we do things wrong, Europe, of course, and Mika that is coming here on December the 30th, and this is what it's doing to the economy here. And you believe that you still need more regulation, of course. We told you everything about that in that second video. You have to watch it. The bubbles on the Christmas theme, but in the red. Probably because of that, the greens is green, but our greens wears red. We don't like it. Benjamin Cohen telling us that maybe, this was a little bit of air for altcoins, but it's not. Those are in the red too. The dominance of Bitcoin usually drops in December and then goes back again in January, a trap. And then it's time for alt season, as I promised. We'll see about that. Remember, for Christmas, you can give a present. You can give a Ledger Flex with $70 as a present if you use the link in the description below. And also you have $40 and $30 if you buy a Ledger Nano X and S Plus. Maybe you still time to have it before Christmas Eve. And also remember, you still have time. It's like about how many hours? 38 hours or 30 hours when you see this video. And you can win a very nice meeting with Jesús Lorente Cruz at CLCripto and ask the questions you want about crypto, safety in tax topic. Is a lot of people participating right now, but you still have time. It's easy to participate, just 2 clicks, and you are in the draw that we'll have on the 22nd. Also remember about taxes, that if you decide that your plan is creating a company in Dubai or moving to Dubai, Gestoria Iberico is the company that I will use, wink, wink, in order to doing so. And now time for some reflections, thoughts like this one. They told you, you are just lucky, and we now are like this, terrified because of the market. We have a lot of work to do all the time, and they called us lucky. Is not fair, in my opinion. So I will never say that. Congratulations if you kept on learning and learning and you made it with Bitcoin. And maybe you still have time, even though the market is in the red. According to No Name, we have 2 steps that will change your life for good. Buy alts now and sell it in 260 days at a 500x. You can turn 1,000 into $500,000 if you are lucky enough. Well, I believe that's too much, but this happened in the past. Those cycles happened in the past. So, well, maybe it's a good idea, or maybe you lose everything. Be careful out there, but consider that BlackRock is out there with all the money in the world and now releasing a 3-minute educational video explaining what Bitcoin is. So BlackRock wants you to understand what is Bitcoin. I believe this is huge. Also huge that Dennis Porter told us that new academic paper shows that Bitcoin is on track to exceed 1 million per Bitcoin by January 2027. So again, lovely news coming from here and there. Tristan Tate telling us that holding 2.1 Bitcoin will sell you for life in 10 years. So you can start accumulating today. And the next time you want to give up, think of this image. This is Elon Musk and the team just when they had the crash of the rocket. And what they did, they kept on learning and they kept on fighting. It's certain for this guy that is using the cows he has in order to create Bitcoin. Literally, he's using the poop of the cows to make money through Bitcoin. Amazing stuff. You can start doing the same. Why not? I believe this guy is a legend. And also, we can't believe that Alejandra Guajardo replied our tweet, and thank you very much. I'm so in love. And she said that she loves us back. So thank you very much. Remember, she's Miss Bitcoin, and also she has different channels like at Miss Charm TV and also her own account. So follow her because she's amazing and now is our favorite Miss in the world forever and ever and ever. As we have a favorite grandma, which is the one that made this Air Max for this guy. The guy had no money for buying the real ones, and she just created one with their bare hands. Congratulations, amazing. And you can see that most of the time you don't need money, you just need imagination. Also, you need to be not as crazy as this cat, but I like the thought that it's bringing us that you can live in a box and be happy. So we don't need anything, but keep on learning about AI with our other channel, Inteligencia Artificial, Rodrigo Arnedo, of course, and here with my channel about Bitcoin news and other things. Health, money, love, pouring in peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!